Hello Flosstube, this is Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is June the 15th, 8 days until my wedding, and I am here with another update. This one's going to be really quick, but I have a few things to show you guys, which I'm really excited about. And I also had a few minutes to spare, so I thought I would do this now. Plus, I just got my hair cut and colored, and I really love how it turned out. It's pretty natural. The gray's not there anymore. So I thought, while my hair was looking great, I would do this video. I'm not wearing any makeup, but I am hoping to put on some makeup and convince Howard to take me on a date tonight, which would be fantastic. But he says we have wedding things we have to do, which is true. But my hair looks great, and I think I deserve a date. So, yeah, that's what I'm planning, but whatever. We'll see if it happens. If not, I mean, the wedding is in 8 days, so, okay. So, first I am going to show you the thing that I am most excited about and the whole reason I'm trying to fit this update in today. And that is that I finished the Disney one for my nephew, which is great because I really hope to finish this before he got here. My mom is going to sew this next week into a Mickey shaped pillow, a Mickey head shaped pillow. And then I'm going to give it to him as a present. It was meant to be a Christmas present, you may recall, but the fabric color is showing up great in this video right now. So I've been working over here. That's basically all I had left. And now it is done. And I completed this in just under a year, which is pretty good for me. I started it last June, at the end of June, and it is now done. So, let me just semi-fold that up so that it doesn't get too wrinkled. And that is that. Before that, I was working for one of the quests for Stitchy Quest. I was working on a Satsuma Street. This is just a black and white what it is, but I don't remember what the oh, it was one of the dwarves, and gray was a color. So I put on, I think, 300 stitches on the frames for this. So that's where that is at, about halfway through with doing the frames. And the final thing that I've been working on, and what I'm hoping will be my next finish, is a Mill Hill kit. None of It Santa, which I was doing for my sister who lives in Germany, and I also had aimed to finish that before Christmas and failed. That's what it will look like. And I have finished all the cross stitching and have started the beading on it. So, you out. So I've done all the beads in this color. There's a green color down here. I've done all the beads on that, and I've started with the white beads in the polar bear. So that is coming along really well, and I am hoping to have this finished. So the last time I'll see her this visit is we are going down to Fresno for the 4th of July baseball game. It's a family tradition, and I wasn't able to go last year, so even though we're already taking another trip down to Fresno, like days after we get married, we're going the Friday after we get married to go to another baseball game with my family. Howard was willing to make this trip. So I am very thankful for that, and I am hoping to have this done by then so that she can then have this Santa that I was supposed to have finished already. So that's where we are on that. Oops. That's where we're at on that. In my spare time, I have been working on the Lala Simple shawl. And I wanted to show you guys this idea that I came up with. This is a free pattern off Ravelry, Lala Simple shawl. And it's got this garter stitch repeat and then a stockinette repeat, and then it's got a lace row and then more stockinette. And so what I thought to do, because I lose track of where I'm at, is I put each row on an index card, and then it fits perfectly in the snack baggie. And then as I'm on a knit all row, I can move it to the back, and then it tells me what to do next. And so that has been working really well for not forgetting where I'm at on the pattern or how many repeats I've done of the garter stitch or anything like that. So in case anyone like me has trouble remembering where you're at on a pattern, I don't know that it would work so well with crochet, at least not the patterns I do on crochet. I'm sure if you're doing a repeating pattern on crochet, like a wave blanket or something like that, it would work great. But I do patterns that change up a lot. Anyways, so it wouldn't work for that. But for knitting, it has been working great. And so I'm excited to try this method again with the candle flame scarf that I tried and ripped out because I lost my place in the pattern. And I think that's a 28 row repeat. So you do 28 rows and then you go back and do it again. So I'm really hoping that that method will work well for that. And if anyone has trouble here, you could try this, and it's been working fantastic. Here is where I am at on this. So, and I guess it would go like this if I was wearing it, but I am loving this yarn. Here's the cake. It's called Across the Universe. And so it might be hard to tell, but this, like, here is a garter row. There's 5 garter row bumps. Then you do 3 rows of stockinette, and then it's hard to see the lace over here. It's just 1 row of lace. Then 3 more. I'm wondering if I accidentally did an extra of the stockinette, but whatever. And now I'm back on garter. So I really am loving how this turned out. I ordered some more hand-dyed, not in this same color, on Etsy, and it's come, and I'm so excited to start knitting with that. But I am making a rule for myself that I have to finish a hand-dyed knit before I cast another one on. Otherwise, my knitting whips will turn out like my cross stitch whips, and I'm at 157, so I don't think any of us want that. So I didn't work at all on my crochet along, so I don't have any update with that. So I'll just show you one wedding update, and that's for my quilt squares. I have 2 quilt squares completely completed because we wanted to show the wedding coordinator last Saturday. And so this is one, and this is how we are going to be having them. I have a box to put them all in, and over here there will be something, we'll write something so that it's clear that this should be at the bottom, because there is some directionality with this quilt, and so if someone were to write in the wrong spot, it would just, their part would be upside down. So like if someone were to write like this with the green in this corner instead of the top this side, it would be sideways or something. I don't know. So, this is one square, and then the contrasting square is with the big white and a smaller blue. I mean, not blue, green. And so what it is there are, so basically it's an every other square situation. So like this. So all of the white squares, all of the little whites will be at the top on this side, while the greens are over here. Anyways, so I only have 2 of them all the way complete, but this is where I'm at on all the others. I still have to finish ironing them, but so there's 1 row to sew on, and the rows are completed. I just have to sew them across, so I'm really close to being done on this, and I'm not really worried about it being finished on time. So, I mean, that's all I really have for you guys. Yeah, the wedding's getting close. Things are falling into place. Next Thursday, my family comes up here to Sacramento on Monday, and on Thursday is the rehearsal, and I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then Thursday is the rehearsal, and after the rehearsal, Howard and I are going to get our marriage license, and then my sisters and I and my mom and I think my aunt are gonna go get our nails done. So I will have nice nails. I'm thinking French tips, acrylic. But so yeah, so we're gonna do that on Thursday, and on Thursday we also have to hand over like all the wedding stuff to the coordinator. So there's really not gonna be much for us to do. So it will be some family time. On Saturday before the wedding, my sisters are planning something, and I don't even know, but I think it's just gonna be a low-key girl day. With nothing really official happening. So I'm getting really excited, and we picked up my dress. It fit perfectly. I've lost about 10 pounds since I went to the fitting with my aunt. I lost 5 pounds last week while my mom was here. So I have to be super vigilant on not gaining them back. My mom cooked at home for us, and that was fantastic. She's an awesome cook, and I mean, it was really nice to have mom's home cooked meals. So yeah, so things are going really, really good here, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Oh, here, if you want to see, we went to Chevy's by the river. This is not a great picture of me, but this was like one of the first days my mom was here. We're all kind of pasty and washed out. It was really hot that day, and keeps going back and forth with the weather here. Like last night was super cold, but then, and the whole time my mom was here it was like in the hundreds, but now it's like 85 right now, or maybe it's gonna be in the 90s later this afternoon. Let me check. High of 91. So this weather just up and down, up and down. I mean, I hope it stays down because I do not do the heat, but we will see. So anyways, that's, oh, one more thing. I'm hoping that on Saturday, and don't worry that I'm like gonna be overstressing myself to try to do this or anything like that, but I'm hoping on Saturday that I'll be able to get all of my sisters and my mom to do a Flosstube with me, because my one holdout sister from cross stitching started a cross stitch. It's a Lord of the Rings one, and so I told her she has to bring it so that she can do a Flosstube with me. And I don't think you met the sister from Germany, and she does cross stitch. Not like I do cross stitch, but like they do cross stitch. And the youngest one does, and my mom does not cross stitch. She tried, but it's not for her. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm hoping to do a floss tube. Anyways, my fiance's calling, so I gotta go. Bye.